Hello everyone. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this informational video and prediction video for personal year number 4, 2023. My name is JOCELYN, and again, I thank you guys so much for tuning in. Also, thank you guys so much for all your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. It is greatly appreciated. So personal year number 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by giving you some type of details of what your personal year 4 is going to bring in for you. And then I'm going to end it with a channel message, a prediction that I got for you guys for this particular year of 2023. So personal year number 4. Now this year is going to be about hard work, dedication, really laying the foundation for what you want to have in your life. Now, the number 4 is ruled by Uranus, Saturn energy. So it's very strict. It's a very disciplined planet. And it's all about looking forward and having responsibility and actually doing the work and actually making those steps and taking those actions towards what you want to do. With this being a year of 7, this is all about what you want to do spiritually. It's not all about what you want to do for career purposes or what you feel is going to make you the most money or what type of hard work and hard effort that you have to actually put into your life. This is all about your spiritual work, spiritual discipline, spiritual hard work. So I am feeling a sense that you have been struggling with having self-discipline, true self-discipline. So you may say that, oh, you know what? I'm going to stop cursing as much this year. But then people bring stuff up to you that makes you want to say, well, like it makes you want to cuss. So because you are trying to work on those things within your own true self, a lot of things may come up to test you to see how bad do you really want to change? How bad do you really want to set a new foundation for your life? And it could get a little annoying. It can get a little tedious. It can be like, dang, another test this year. But it's meant for you to hold on to your word. Hold on to what you said that you was going to do for yourself this year. And you're going to be challenged with that. Like I said, sometimes it's going to be a little difficult to move through. But sometimes now that you know that it's coming, you can be like, you know what? It's just a test. Okay, whatever. You know, I can move through these different things. So it may feel, like I said, a little annoying. This is also a year of you're going to be on the go nonstop. Your schedules is going to be filled this year. You're going to always have something to do. And that is a good thing because when you always have something to do, a lot of progress gets made. In this particular year of a 7, it is being told to you not to always focus on that hard work and that effort that you're putting in on the physical level, but you do need to work on the spiritual level as well. Things that are attached to your spirit, things that you've been holding on to, different generational curses need to be worked on as well. So in this particular year, it's going to always feel like every day I have to heal something. Every day I got to work on something within me. Every day I find something new like, dang, I never knew this about myself. I never knew I really did that. I never knew that I really sometimes manipulate people, or I never knew I cussed that much. I never knew I really drink or smoke that much. Like you're going to really, like a lot of things are going to be exposed to you, and you're going to be challenged into saying, okay, what are these things that you actually want to cut out? What are these things that you want to be more disciplined on? Even if you don't, even let's say if you like to have a glass of wine every once in a while and you don't feel like it's anything wrong with it, that's fine. But maybe you should cut back. You don't need to overindulge in those things. So that this year is going to definitely bring you back as well. Bring you that as well. So this year also is a year where you want to feel secure. You want to have a sense of security within yourself. So anything that you feel like you are being challenged on, anything that you feel like you have a lot of low self-confidence in, you are going to be working on those things internally. And this year, for a personal year number 4, being in a universal year 7, this could be a very difficult year because sometimes you may not see what you need to work on. So definitely follow your signs. And what I'm getting is don't don't really listen to what other people are telling you who you are. But if someone says, you know what, every time I try to tell you something about yourself, you catch an attitude and you get mad, that gives you leeway to evaluate, do I really do that? And ask yourself that. Even though that you may have every reason to react to certain things that come into your life that way, but you don't, maybe you should evaluate of how you come off to someone. Or if someone says that you always talk nasty to them, you always talk down to them, start recording yourself talk and see if that is something that you can work on in this particular year. So as far as your prediction goes for personal year number 4, I got that it is going to be a year of clumsiness. It's going to be a year where you really have to pay attention to detail. Pay attention to contracts that you're signing. Pay attention to your words and pay attention to your steps, because I get a sense that in this particular year, there is going to be where you forget to do something or you forget to say something, and it may come back and bite you in the butt a little bit. You know, it's not going to kill you. It's not going to be the end of the world, but it can be like, okay, I made this detrimental error and now I got to go back and clean it up. So definitely be careful. Pay attention to details of your steps. And this channel message that I got actually goes perfect with a number 4, because number 4 naturally pays attention to details. So even if you're not a life path number 4, research what the number 4 actually means, or ask God what the number 4 actually means, because I get a sense that you Google a lot of things as well. And whatever you see first or second, really, whatever was the first 2 pages, you just automatically believe that that's what it means. But you have to understand that these pages were created by other people as well. Google is not a guru. Google is a tool that you can use to find different answers that you do seek. But these answers that you seek come from other people too. So if you want to know like what you're supposed to be doing or researching the number 4, what I would suggest is that you look at the details of your house. So for example, for me, when I look at a house and I see a kitchen, I see that that's a place where you cook. That's a place where you ingest. So when it comes to your body and comparing that to a house, the kitchen is your stomach and your intestines. So whatever you have in your kitchen that you see that, oh, this is not too good, or I got old food, that represents of what's in your stomach and what's in your digestive system. I feel that the bathroom is like one of the most private places in your house, your bathroom and your bedroom, right? So your bathroom is really what you do in private, like who you really are in private. So if you have a nasty bathroom, if your bathroom is spotless, is clean, then sometimes you don't really need to, do anything. But like I said, your house represents who you are. So if you want to understand the number 4, just take a look at your house. Examine your physical home that you live in. And then that will tell you a lot about what the number 4 means and what you represent in your own life. Everything around you is who you are on the inside. It exposes itself out. Whoever you are on the inside, whatever you do on the inside, it projects on the outside so that you can see that those are different things that you need to work on. So if you want to know what a number 4 is, I wouldn't say Google it. I would just say look at the details of your own home. Now, I was also getting a sense that you have been tried. You have been tested with your confidence. So let's say you go out and say, I want to start doing something completely different. I want to learn a new language. Someone may be saying, you can't learn a new language. Like, why are you going to do that? You're too old to do that. So you may be tested and tried within that. So in this particular year, also be very secure of who you are. Be sure of yourself. Be sure of your steps. Don't have an inkling of fear or doubt in your mind or in your spirit that keeps you stuck this year as well. You have been feeling really stuck in the past few years. It could be life, it could be your job, it could be relationships, but you've been feeling like that stuck feeling. And you want to expand, you want to move forward, you want to, look for different things that really intrigue your life. So this year, be sure of those steps. Write out a plan, because like I said, the number 4 is all about detail. So write out the details of how you want this year to go. And then at the bottom of that detail, let's say you have, I want to learn a new language this year. In a bullet point, do an extra side note of how you or what steps you're going to take to learn that new language. And whatever that step is, then that's what you take towards to learning that new language. That's just for an example. And you don't allow anybody else to tell you that that's too big or that's too much. You be sure of yourself. If you're getting a hint that, for example, I need to learn a new language, go ahead and learn a new language. That's just for example, but definitely be secure and sure within yourself throughout this year. And this year can be a very, very successful year for you. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again. I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. And I love you, and I hope you have a wonderful year and a wonderful day. Bye-bye.